Hi, this is an explanation for week 7. This week's topic is how do teachers use and manage social studies instructional strategies effectively. This week you'll work in groups to prepare responses to a simulation activity. You're going to post those responses in a simulation wiki. You're going to respond to 3 out of 4 social studies strategy questions. You'll get the information from the textbook. You're going to post those responses in the week 7 Dropbox. You're going to write a reflection for a web tool called Biography Maker, and you're going to post that reflection in the week 7 Dropbox as well. Don't forget to read chapter 7 before you begin working. Let's click on this week. Here is the simulation activity folder, and in this folder you'll find the role-playing simulation. Kids love role-playing simulations, and I think you'll enjoy this one when you read through it. Be sure to read through it to get an understanding of how this simulation would be used. Now, there'll be 3 groups, and you'll know which group you are in when you click on this folder. So if you're in group 1, you're going to write the portion of a lesson that introduces the students to the simulation that will assist elementary or middle school students to work through the simulation. So how will you introduce the simulation? How will you hook the students into focusing them on this? What kinds of things will you do to make it interesting? And then how will you guide them through an introduction of the simulation? How are you going to walk them through that maybe in your introduction? You're just doing the first part, the introduction. So you want kids to be acquainted to the simulation and what they're going to do in the simulation. If you're in group 2, you're going to write a series of questions. That's a series of questions that's going to be used in the debriefing of the simulation. Now, those questions, the students will reflect on the content, skills, and attitudes that they're going to use in the simulation and can ask questions about the reality of their efforts. In group 3, you're going to prepare an observation rubric and maybe use those 3 areas, content, skills, and attitudes, to assess the students' participation in the simulation. That's only one idea I have. You can use any ideas that you have as a group. You'll know which group you're in because you'll click on this folder and find your name within one of those groups. And then you're going to use the simulation wiki, which is also found in this folder, and each group will post their work collaboratively on a separate page of the wiki. Now that means you're going to have only 3 pages in this wiki, a page for group 1, a page for group 2, and a page for group 3. Now you are to comment on the work of the other 2 groups, the group you're not in. So if you're in group 1, you'll comment on 2 and 3. If you're in group 2, you're going to comment on group 1 and group 3. And if you're in group 3, you're going to comment on 2 and 1. I'm going to look for your individual comments and I'm going to give you credit for those as well. Here's the Dropbox for the 3 out of 4 questions. If you answer all 4, I'll give you extra credit. You're going to post those in this Dropbox. You're also going to post your reflection for the Biography Maker web tool in this week 7 Dropbox. Here are the questions that you need to answer. If you click on that, you'll see the questions. If you click on the Biography Maker, it's going to give you a document in which you'll find the link to the Biography Maker, and it has the questions you're supposed to respond to in regards to your reflection, your evaluation of this web tool for students. Don't forget your cultural learning experience is due week 7, and your integrated lesson plan is due week 8. I guess that explains week 7. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. Otherwise, I'll see you online.